Vlogging with Camo.
You gonna sneeze? You gonna sneeze? Don't sneeze in Dada's face. Don't sneeze in Dada's face. That's not nice. It's not nice to sneeze in Dada's face on Wednesday. What's up, guys? So it is 7 o'clock. And I got some stuff I've done to the RV to show you guys. Plus I have some stuff I have to finish working on today. Or continue to work on today. Ah, you missed me. You missed me. I saw you take that deep breath, and that usually means that you're going to sneeze right in my face. You missed me. Wait. Today's Wednesday, so you know what Wednesday is. Wednesday is church day. Bible study. So we will be going to church later on this evening to my grandparents. I wanted to go fishing today, but that didn't turn out to be the situation. I tell you what, though, I have something on the outside of this camper that I have to do. I got a leak in this window here, and I think I know what the culprit is. So there is a track right above that window that was for an awning that went over this window up front, which apparently is no longer here anymore. That awning track, I think, is not all the way down. It's partially leaking or whatever you want to call it, guys. But it's not all the way down. So it needs to be removed. And I'm just going to remove it and not worry about it anymore, to be honest with you. So caulk up everything there, everything around that window, recaulk it, just freaking caulk up everything I can get my hands on to try to keep water out of this window. Then I have to go, today I don't want to, but I have to go to the local big store, because that's the only place I'm going to find one, and get a dehumidifier, because I'm getting moisture on my windows, and that's because I'm running a heater on the inside, and then it's cold outside, so it's creating water on the windows, and we all know that water leads to mold. That's a bad thing. So I got to get a dehumidifier in here, and then, I mean, really, there's only about 50 square feet inside this camper, so I should need a very big dehumidifier, a decent one. I'm not spending over $50 for one, I can tell you right now. Nobody needs those high dollar expensive humidifiers for an RV this size. I just need something to take all the moisture out of the air on a regular basis. That's it. Let's see. I'm going to show you what I did to wrap my hose down there. I have to get an extension cord today so I can get that working. So yeah, a couple things I got to do today, guys. But, you know, that's part of the RV life. Or is it just part of my RV life?
It's a beautiful day. Hope you're having an awesome one.
Taking Ashes for his first walk this morning. It's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, you take Ace for late walks. Well, Ace is a good dog. It's a beautiful day, guys. It's a little cool. There's no rain. It's not supposed to rain anymore until this weekend. So I'm trying to get as much stuff as I can get done, camper-wise, done that needs to be as far as seals in the window, and go from there. Guys, I want to show you something. It's been, let's see, today is Wednesday. It's been almost 2 days since it stopped raining, and the water is still coming up. If I'm not incorrect, one of these docks here is actually buried under the water. I gotta be careful, guys. I don't want to get my feet wet. As you can see, as I step on the water comes up through the deck. It's a humongous log right here. But no, I'm incorrect. These are the first decks right here. But this bridge is up high. And if you look over here to this guy, let's go over there. I mean, what's happening is they've actually let the dam out. Be careful, not get my feet wet. They've actually let the water out of the dam, but they had to be careful how much they let out because they don't want to flood other areas. So if you look here, I mean, if you remember a couple days ago, you can actually see more of that backing space right there. You can't even see where the second one is here. It's completely covered the road, this section of the road right here. And that bridge is starting to get more and more covered. I mean, it's raised high out there. There's one guy out here that went fishing. One. There hasn't been anybody out here fishing in a boat or on this dock for almost a week. Me and Bob were probably the first ones to fish out here yesterday for a little bit. But and then it's gonna rain again this weekend, guys. I'm gonna have to swim to the camper, man. Guys, this is the other side of the park here. And I want just to also give you another idea of flooding. Right over here is where me and Ace walked back in the summertime through here, and it was all muddy, and I thought it was dry, and I got my shoe stuck in the mud. The water line, you see where that little pylon, that little fishing pylon is right there, that little white one right there? You see where this brush is? Okay, in front of that brush is where the water line was at. Yeah, let me zoom in so I can get a better, show you a better idea of what you're looking at here. In front of that brush is where the water line was. So look at all the flood. And it's still coming up, I BS you not. It's higher than it was yesterday. And I think that's because the rivers and streams are still flowing, and that stuff is just backing up until you fall and just backing up and backing up. So been a while since I've been at the post office. Check my mail. Let's see who loves me. Guys, God is good, man. God is so good. I went to check my mail, and there was a piece of mail from Geico. And I looked at the color of the paper. Kind of looked like check type paper. I was like, what they're sending me a check for expenses. Apparently they got money from the other side of the accident that Mom had in my car a few weeks ago, and this is the money that was given to me to cover my expenses until they fixed my car. Wow. Too awesome, too awesome, too awesome. There's a lady in the post office. She's awesome. She's a really, really nice lady. So that's awesome, guys. So I got to go to a Bank of America and deposit this immediately. This was the deductible. Collision coverage deductible refund. So they gave me this money as a deductible. Sweet, because I would have had to pay this. So they must have gotten in contact with the other party and they paid my deductible. And this is my refund for the deductible. Too freaking cool, guys. Too freaking cool. Thank you, God. I tell you, man, it feels good to drive and to not be wet on the roads. After about 4 days of rain, you start to like the dryness a little bit. So we're leaving Dollar General, and I didn't show y'all guys. Got my little buddy with me.
Hello, everybody! I'm enjoying the ride.
So we are now going to be headed to McAllister to pick up a dehumidifier. There's a lot of moisture being collected on the inside of that camper, and I have to put it to a stop now before we have a big issue here later. So yeah, let's get it. Okay, so I just came back from Wally World, and they don't have any dehumidifiers. They have humidifiers, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you want to create humidity? That's kind of stupid. I don't know. But I need to take away the humidity. So I asked one of the guys, I said, where's y'all keep y'all dehumidifiers? He's like, I don't think we have any in the store. Not many people want to take away the humidity. Really? You live in Oklahoma. You should want to despise the humidity. Whatever. So I'm going to go to Lowe's. I'm sure they have it, but it's going to be an arm and a flipping leg for me to get one. Hopefully I can find one that's small enough. It's just one thing after another, guys. But I was able to get some things for my vent covers to seal them up, so we'll see. Okay, strikeout number 2. Lowe's has dehumidifiers, but they're industrial dehumidifiers. We're talking, the lowest price was $169. Let me explain something to you guys. I ain't got $169 or nothing not to spend at one point. So they did give me a nod to go to Atwood's and check there. If Atwood's doesn't have it, then I'm just going to have to order it off the line. It'll probably be cheaper off of Amazon anyway. I probably should have did that to start off with. But anything over here at Atwood's costs any more than $30, I ain't buying it. I'm getting it off the line. It'll be cheaper. It's almost 12:30. It's 12:30 and I haven't gotten anything accomplished on the camper. Be with me, God. Store number 3. Okay. I have completely wasted my time. Well, I didn't completely waste my time. 80% of my time out here this morning was wasted. They don't have any. Atwood's didn't have any dehumidifiers. What is the deal with everybody having humidifiers and no dehumidifiers? Seriously? What's going on with that? How do you want to put humidity in? Humidity is a bad thing, okay? Why would you want to add it to the air? Really? So, the only other option I have is to order it offline, which is what I should have did when I started. Could have shaved off about an hour of my time today. You know, it's beautiful living out in the middle of the country, away from the city, away from the city. But the problem that you have when you do that is that you can't find anything when you need it. You can't. And this is not my words. This is the words of the guy in Walmart. When I asked him about the dehumidifier, he says, yeah, we just don't carry stuff like that. I mean, this is Redneckville, you know. We only stores stores stock to what is needed for the area. Really? Really? Redneckville, is that where I live? I wish I'd have known that. The refrigerator that was made specifically for me. Man, I'd love to have a house and have that thing in there. Camouflage refrigerator. Oh, it's actually a freezer. Is it a freezer? Camouflage upright freezer. It's got my name written all over it, guys. I told y'all about how Acer's chewed the clip on his harness. So I was having to use, I don't know where it's at now, but basically a zip tie across there to keep his harness on him. So a little bit of that American ingenuity. I went over to the Dollar Tree and got a little cheap 99-cent carabiner. There was 3 of them actually in the pack. And just put that across there. So I'll be taking this off here, cutting that off, and that way he'll be harnessed in. Also, found something cool while I was in there. I'm kind of acting like my buddy Terry and going to the Dollar Tree. Gummy bears. I know how much I love gummy bears. Swirly gummy bears. They taste pretty good too.
Did it? I would love to have some swirly gummy bears. Did it? No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Love you too, Acers. So let's recap. I needed 4 things. Paper towels. I needed to get some type of ring for Ace's harness. A dehumidifier. And something else. Which I don't remember what it was. But hopefully I'll think about it when I finish this up. I go to the store number 1, Dollar General over there by me. And I grab up the... What did I grab? Oh, I needed an extension cord. That was the other 4th part. I grab up the extension cord. There were no rings in the Dollar General. So, my obviously next solution is to go to Walmart. So I go to Walmart. And as I go to Walmart, hopefully that'll make it a little quieter in here. I hope to pick up the rest of the stuff I need, but didn't. Actually picked up 2 things I needed, but didn't expect to get. Some insulation for the RV vent roofs, which I'll do a video on how to install. Very simple. Then, so I couldn't get my... I didn't think to get the clip for Ace's harness. Okay, that's fine. They did not have any dehumidifiers. Okay, that's fine. So I said, okay, I'll go to Lowe's. I know Lowe's has dehumidifiers. I know they're pretty pricey. Hopefully they got some smaller ones. Lowe's does have dehumidifiers, but they're humongous. The cheapest one was $169. Guy says, hey, you might want to try Atwood's. So I do that. I try Atwood's. Atwood's does not have dehumidifiers, nor do they have any clips for Ace's harness. At this point, I'm kind of pissed. Then I make this really dumb move, thinking that I was going to find all my problems there. Sears. A waste of my time. They don't even have anything close to even heaters. So then I go back towards Walmart and I stop in. Oh, there's a Dollar General up here. So I'll stop at the Dollar General and I picked up a little small carabiner. It's a pack of 3 for 95 cents or something like that. So I got something that'll clip up his harness. I don't have to buy a new harness. I just have to cut off the plastic portions, and now he's got a new harness. A new clip for his harness to keep it on him. That's a little bit of ingenuity there. So what did we learn about this entire, let's see, I left at 10:30, 11, 12, 1, 2.5, 3-hour trip today? That is, get it online. It saves you a lot more fuel in the long run. So now we're headed back home. I've got fuel. That was $17.15, which was a lot better. And that's it, guys. We're gonna head into the house. I'm gonna take Aces for a walk. Probably let him outside with me, and I'm gonna work on the camper, son. At least get the electrical line, the heat tape line plugged up and situated, and then start working on that front window. Get a dehumidifier ordered online from Amazon. It's going to cost me approximately about $30, but I should have did that to start with when I saw it online earlier, but it is what it is, guys. But I got to thank God. Excuse me, that was very rude. Damn it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got to thank God, because without his help, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this today. Oh, yeah. Remember all those RVs that were like swallowing my poor little camper over here? I got some elbow room now, guys. Check it out. They're all gone. They're all gone. All three of them out. Let me back up so y'all guys can get the full effect of what I mean right here. Look at that. Here's my RV. Look at that. Look at all that room. Got some elbow room now, baby. Eaters! Hey, Maggie! Hey, look at that, baby. Eaters! What Acers? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What's the matter, puppy? Oh my goodness, she can't be next to his dad. Oh my goodness. Easy. This dog loves me to death. He's 5 feet away from me and he's barking. Alrighty, guys, so I've been a busy bee since I got back to the house here. Plugged in the heat tape for my water line. Seems to be working. The light tells me that the fuse is working, and I'm hoping the rest of it works. I have taken down that awning strip above the big window up here that has the small leak. When I did, I noticed that there were two places that coincide with where I was getting leaks at on the window that did not look like they had any caulking. So what was happening is water was getting right down in behind that window. So, stripped the caulking off the top of that window, cleaned it, and used Smelling Rose's industrial roof caulking, roof sealant, excuse me, it's not caulking, roof sealant, and covered all the little holes where I took the awning strip down at, and went in and recaulked everything on the inside of the window. Anywhere there was a possible, water could possibly get in to leak, I sealed it on that one side because it's the only side that's leaking. So let's hope, guys, that solves the problem. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's Wednesday, so it is church night. And I am fixing me some peanut butter and jelly sandwich. When I went to the Dollar General, they didn't have my type of bread. It's one of those things where if you don't go on certain days of the week, there won't be anything left. I gotta find out when they restock stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want some? Homemade jelly. Made by me. But yeah, I'm just fixing me a PB&J sandwich. Little Acers is watching intently, Daddy. Thinking Daddy's going to give him something, but Daddy's already gave him something. Daddy gave him the end. What I usually do is when I buy bread, I give him the ends. I like the ends. I don't have any problems. Some people have issues with the ends. I don't have a problem with it. Just that I got my little buddy Acers here. And I just give it to him. So, get ready to get my sandwich on, guys. See you all in a bit. Alrighty, guys. It's a little after 5 o'clock. Headed up to Pawn Granny's. we'll go to church. Got an ace situated, the house situated, and gonna have a good time at church tonight.